We are heading to collect our malaise traps that we have stationed near Little Hunting Creek. These malaise traps are designed to collect insects that we are studying to find out what we have in the vicinity.
The malaise trap was invented by a guy by the name of Rene Malaise. He was a Swede, and he invented it in 1932. He was born in the 1890s, and now entomologists all over the world use this trap because it's widely recognized as one of the most effective ways of catching arthropods, and that's proved true here. In fact, in all of our different sampling techniques that we have to collect arthropods, malaise traps have come out number one every time, and you catch far more things than you would if you went out and tried to collect all these things by hand.
The malaise trap looks very similar to a tent, only there's two walls with one dividing wall in the middle instead of four walls like a camping tent. Insects will come from the sides, and when they hit that center wall, their natural instinct is to fly up and try and find a way out. They'll go to one end and can't get out. They'll come to this end, keep going up and up, and they go into the bottle and eventually fall down into the alcohol, where they are quickly succumb and preserved. We come and collect that, put it in this mason jar, and take it back to our volunteers in the bug lab for them to sort into the different species that are there.
I think it's exciting because you get an entire jar. I think what's more exciting is what our volunteers do and sort through it and kind of start to separate everything. But going out and collecting it and just kind of peering through the jar and seeing all the different colors and insects that are in there, that's pretty interesting.
We have been given a list of bugs of interest to researchers, and we are sorting through a mass of bugs that were collected in the malaise trap, and we're picking out, there's a particular interest in beetles, in spiders. We're collecting all the Hymenoptera, which include the wasps, the bees, and the ants.
They look like they're looking at you like, what are you doing with my body? I mean, doesn't it kind of look like a beetle?
Here we go.
For about 10 years now, we've been surveying all the different life forms that we have in the park. We have 5,750 different species documented as of today, and we surveyed a number of different taxonomic groups, including many of the different families of invertebrates, insects. What's the exciting part? I guess just discovering new information, new knowledge about species that people didn't know before. The Virginia Natural Heritage Program tracks which species in the state are rare. So when we find a species within Virginia that's never been documented in the state before, there's a good chance that if nobody had ever found it until we did, that it's probably fairly uncommon. And so some of those things get added to the rare plant or animal lists for the state of Virginia.
That's what it looks like a beetle, but he's kind of furry looking.
It's like a treasure hunt. We all have to admire each other's catches. There's a lot of collective joy. Yeah.
Do anything with our netwing beetles. Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
This is the first one I've ever seen.
Yeah, there's a lot of really nice diversity in what's. Look at that one. That's a beautiful one too. That
Yeah.
yellow one. Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This is the first one I've ever seen.